tried to get I could have maybe tried to get the Azure Drake out faster, but I got good value out of the Fire Elemental, so it was actually still not bad. But yeah, is it the same guy? Nope. Should always check that if it's the same guy. Right, let's see if we can get a slightly faster start. This is turn 3. Don't want this, but I can keep that. Okay, so actually, this is the Shaman God hand. If I draw an Argent Squire now, this is actually the Shaman God hand. You get turn 1 Squire, turn 2 Unbound Elemental, turn 3 Wolves, turn 4 Flame Tongue or Stormforge. It's not gonna happen, but like it is really sick if it actually does. And of course not. If I got that though, I would have been very lucky. One of the things too about 1-drops is tempo is really important, and a lot of people really underestimate like how important it actually is. That's why like the 1-drops, even just have something on the board to trade, is stupendously powerful. Okay, so worst possible scenario for me here, Innervate Druid of the Claw Charge. This is like the ultimate counter to this. But because I have 2 Feral Spirits in my hand, I have no choice. I have to play this. If I do anything else, it's wrong.
I've gotten legendary 1,000 times.
Oh my god, it's Blondie Wondy.
In Europe, North America, and Asia.
No, we don't do that because we can save that combo for later. Because no matter what he puts on the board this turn, it will die. Like I have potentially 4 damage in this and 2 damage in this. So Innervate Power of the Wild is the worst. But I think I can still deal with it. Of course it's going to be Innervate. Fuck this guy. Okay, so that's annoying, but still possible to deal with. Swipe absolutely ruins my life right here. We take the 4 damage to the face so we can keep the taunts alive. I would have actually needed a really good hand to deal with this no matter what. Like that is completely insane, that start. So if he has swipe, I get naturally. God draws say hi. Actually, this is a really good example. If a token druid gets that start, you should lose the game. There's no way without Lightning Storm that you should manage to beat token with that draw. So if I actually manage to win this, this will be a really good example of what can happen when you get draws that are really good for you as well. So we basically have to trade everything off of the board now because he used swipe already, and we want to save this because that deck does actually play Divine Shields. So he played swipe, this is silenced, so it's pretty worthless. I would have got the extra 1/1 from spawning these because it does count as a spell. The fact I've got these are really strong. Yeah, the fact I've got these is actually amazing right now, but I have no idea what the fuck sort of deck this is. Okay, so let's see. If we get spell power, spell power would be the best. And my options are play this and this anyway, so I can afford the totem. Spell power clicks. Denied. So I know this is in a bad position for this, but because I want to maximize damage and I'm being really sickeningly greedy here, we do this. But the reason I'm playing as greedy as that and killing the taunt, because I should have traded this off, is because if I place the totem here, I constantly lose the 2 damage, and I don't want to play the fire elemental on this side because it's big game hunterable. So even though that looks like a really greedy play, and it is, it's still the best one. So here I'm going to tank 5 damage off of that most likely, or we'll just silence it. But we'll see, because he is playing Ancient of War, so I would like to keep this unless I draw a Hex. So
Banks take a massive
we
£50
can
out of
kill.
every thousand you transfer abroad.
Go away.
But why?
Can't kill it with fire elemental on this, but then I have no taunts. But what is the chances he has? What is the chances he has? Force of Nature, Innervate, Savage Roar. Because if I kill it with this, I actually managed to do this turn. I'm not gonna take 7 damage, no way. So I would have to trade off this anyway, because I want to keep this alive. So it would have to be, yeah, it has to be fire elemental on that. The reason it's fire elemental on that, by the way, is because there's no way for me, if I silence this, it goes down to 4 health. I would totem first because there's not anything else I'm gonna do. So I guess we can try that, but then if I totem, I don't have enough mana to play this and this, and I would like to play this. So this is the right play because I need to get 4 damage on this. But now he's gonna take insane amounts of damage this turn. He pretty much has to kill me this turn. I can silence the taunt he puts down, I can take the Divine Shield, and there's nuts amounts of damage on the field right now. He needs Force of Nature, Savage Roar, Innervate, Savage Roar. Yeah. One thing, because this deck actually doesn't run many taunts, is actually that you kind of need to make sure you use your Feral Spirits well, but because I had the option of using them really offensively with the Unbounds, there was no reason not to. So, like, it was better. Oh man, unlucky screen. No, he used one swipe, but if you actually look at the board, like, because I'm staring at it now because I'm watching the stream delay, if he swipes the board, he only kills like stuff that doesn't really matter, and then I still have the weapon, which is 2 damage plus lava burst, and I can roll for the taunt totem or the spell power totem. So I had 8 burst damage anyway, even assuming everything got